City Council got an earful today from both sides in the Confederate monuments debate. Adam Bennett is at City Hall. He joins us live with what's going on there today. Adam?
Hey, Lynn. Well, in the public hearing session, we heard from both Houstonians and people from outside of the city limits. Now, even though there have been a lot of calls to remove these statues, most of the people we heard from today say they want them to stay. A couple even liken the removal of these statues to activities of communist governments from the last century. Now, when we talk about this debate, we're talking about two monuments in Houston, the Spirit of the Confederacy statue and the Dick Dowling statue. More than one speaker suggested that removing these statues would start the city down a slippery slope of erasing parts of history that maybe we don't like. Others argue the context of that history is very important, along with when and why those statues were built.
The statue is not even visible from the street, as are other similar statues. But I've come to realize there is a witch hunt out there, and their agenda and strategy is conquer and divide.
They were built as a larger project to erase and sanitize Confederate history. It was at the heart of the project of the early Ku Klux Klan and other white supremacist groups that sought to disenfranchise and control African Americans through terrorism.
Now, some of the speakers said they would be fine with putting up a plaque next to the monuments that offer a different viewpoint from what that monument was presenting. But of course, there are a lot of people out there that are offended by these statues. Of course, Black Lives Matter held a protest this weekend calling for the removal of those statues as well. Lynn?
Adam, the million-dollar question, what is the city going to do about this?
So right now, the mayor has not made a decision yet, but he said he has put together and is in the process of putting together a team involving members of his executive staff, along with historians from local universities that will look at both the context and the placement of these statues and hopefully make a decision within the next few weeks. But he says no matter what he ends up deciding, what he and council decide, they are not trying to erase history. Glenn?
It's a story playing out all across the nation. Adam, thanks for the update.